It's a great start. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. I just went to unmute my microphone and then it accidentally muted it again. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. It is Sunday and it is the end of the first week of the 5-year celebrations for Jay's quiz online here on YouTube. The actual anniversary is the 26th of March, but starting the celebrations early. The fifth then ultimate quiz in this new series as I look back at questions that have been asked over the last 5 years. And tonight, it's back to the beginning of what I started this ultimate quiz journey with. Tonight it's another 5 classic connections rounds. So essentially it is sort of 50 general knowledge questions, 45 general knowledge questions, but 5 of those questions at the end of each round are what links those 9 answers together. So these are classic connections rounds. There's been hundreds over the last sort of 5 years that I could have chosen, so I couldn't choose, so I just basically did them all at random, chucked in the different categories into a randomizer, And these are the 5 that got spat out for this evening. But there will be more classic connection rounds over the next couple of weeks as well. So anyway, grab your pens, grab your paper, get yourselves ready to go. Let's do it then. It is the ultimate quiz to end week 1. It's another 5 classic connections then. So I'm hoping I've set this up right. Let's have a look. Okay, there we go. So as aside from last on Monday's one where it just said round one, here is your first then classic connection round. How well do you remember this? Let's start with this question number 1. The ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? So the ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? Number 2, which London station does the Hogwarts Express depart from? Number 3, what do grapes grow on? Number 4, Eddie Grant sang about what kind of avenue? I can feel pennies dropping around people watching this tonight. Eddie Grant sang about what kind of avenue? I said it'd be around some point in the classic connections. So I've given you a clue. But anyway, number 5. What is the English translation of gratis? What is the English translation of gratis? Number 6. What word describes a person who exercises the ruling power in a kingdom during the minority, absence, or disability of the sovereign? Number 7. What kind of rock did Elvis Presley sing about? Number 8. What is another name for the thorax? A very loud motorbike going past my house. Number 9. What device do you need to play archery? And number 10, what links those 9 answers together? Guess what's back? Back again. Round 2, number 2. Number 1, a rod, wire, or other structure by which signals are transmitted or received is called a what? Number 2, Mark Labette's character name in The Chase is what? Number 3, an old world shrub or climbing plant, which is popular as an ornamental and bears fragrant white, pink, or yellow flowers. I'll be honest, I can't even remember what the answer to this is. An old world shrub or climbing plant, which is popular as an ornamental and bears fragrant white, pink, or yellow flowers. Number 4, an audio device used by cyclists to warn of their presence. An audio device used by cyclists to warn of their presence. Number 5, what is the name for a very short skirt or dress? Number 6, name the planet that was formerly number 9. Number 7, Phoebe's twin sister's name in Friends. Number 8, a word for attempting to repair or improve something in a casual way is called, well, this is definitely one of my early connection rounds. Number 9, the surname of the quizmaster of Jay's virtual pub quiz. Other than my very, very good friend who wrote, when he was writing a quiz for one of the newspapers, put me in as a question. It's very rare that I come up as a question. And as always, question 10, what links those 9 answers even? Round 3, your final connection round before I take a break. Number 1, what is missing from this list? Doc, sneezy, sleepy, bashful, grumpy, and dopey. Number 2, what is the name for someone fond of giving people orders? Another train goes rumbling by. Number 3, what is traditionally served with ice cream at a children's party? Number 4, what is another name for someone who tends to be disorganized and lacking in concentration? Number 5, complete James May's nickname, Captain what? Number 6, the daughter of a king or queen is called a what? Number 7, what are people encouraged to grow for Movember? So what are people encouraged to grow for Movember? Number 8, what word is the definition of an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress? Do you know what? I put these together a couple of weeks ago when I was sort of getting all these written. I cannot for the life of me remember what this one is. It's what happens when you write so many. They all blend into one. I can't remember what this one is. Number 9, Tommy Rowe and Vic Reeves both sung about this one word. And again, what links those 9 answers together? We'll go on a journey of discovery together and find out what that one is when we go through the answers in about 7 minutes time. So yeah, no website or anything for the ultimate quizzes. So all you need to do, just the bar along the bottom. If you want to go back and have a look at the questions that you may have missed, just skip back and then just remember 7 minutes from when it starts in a minute. Yeah, there's a 7-minute break. So just remember, it's about here. Push the live button once you've gone back through the questions, and it will bring you back to real time. So on that note, I'll take 7. I'll see you after this. Okay, welcome back. And then make sure you've got your answers all written down. Let's see how you did with those first 30. And like I say, for number 3, take a journey together and see if you can see if I can remember what that was. Here we go. So number 1 then, this was stuck in my head straight away. Number 1, the ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? It is Kent. Number 2, which London station does the Hogwarts Express depart from? It is King's Cross. And number 3, what do grapes grow on? It is vines. Number 4, Eddie Grant sang about what kind of avenue? It's electric. Number 5, the English translation of gratis is free. And number 6, what word describes a person who exercises the ruling power in a kingdom during the minority, absence, or disability of the sovereign? It is the regent. Number 7, what kind of rock did Elvis Presley sing about? It is Jailhouse. Oh, I'm all shook up. Oh. That's not the right song, but that's the only sort of Elvis impression I can do. Number 8, what is another name for the thorax? It is chest. Number 9, what device do you need to play archery? It is a bow and arrow. And so what links those? It is back. Monopoly. Your second connection round as another train goes. These trains seem to be on a bit more of a regular schedule. Normally they're one every half an hour. But anyway, question 1, a rod, wire, or other structure by which signals are transmitted or received is an aerial. Number 2, Mark Labette's character name in The Chase is the Beast. I know what this connection round is. Number 3, an old world shrub or climbing plant which is popular as an ornamental and bears fragrant white, pink, or yellow flowers is jasmine. I can show you the world. Number 4, an audio device used by cyclists to warn of their presence is a bell. Number 5, what is the name for a very short skirt or dress? It is mini. Number 6, name the planet that was formerly number 9. It was Pluto. Number 7, Phoebe's twin sister's name in Friends was Ursula. Number 8, a word for attempting to repair or improve something in a casual way is tinker. Number 9, the surname of me is Flynn. And so what links those 9 answers together? They are Disney characters. Number 3, which is confusing me, but we'll find out together. Number 1, who is missing from this list? Doc, Sneezy, Sleepy, Bashful, Grumpy, Dopey. It is Happy. Nope. Number 2, what is the name for someone fond of giving people orders? It is Bossy. Oh, yes, now I remember. Number 3, what is traditionally served with ice cream at a children's party? It is jelly. Yeah. The penny sunk for me now. Now I remember. Number 4, what is another name for someone who tends to be disorganized and lacking in concentration? It is scatterbrain. Number 5, complete James May's nickname. It's Captain Slow. Number 6, the daughter of a king or queen is called a princess. Number 7, what are people encouraged to grow for Movember? It is moustache. Number 8, what word is the definition of an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress? It is calamity. Number 9, Tommy Rowe and Vic Reeves both sung about this one word. It is dizzy. My head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And so what links the 9 answers? They are Mr. and Little Miss characters. Yeah, now I remember. I remember after that second answer, the penny suddenly dropped for me. But there we go. So that is your first three classic connection rounds. How have you done with those so far? Tot your scores up. I'm just getting myself back through my presentation because it's all in completely the wrong order for some reason. But there we go. Okay, I think that's enough time. Right, round 4 is your fourth classic connection round then. How will you get on with this? Will you remember it? We'll soon find out. Number 1. What kind of mash did Bobby Pickett sing about in 1962? Number 2. Which musical note is played for 1/8 the duration of a whole note? I remember what this one is. Number 3. What was Polly asked to put on in the nursery rhyme? So what was Polly asked to put on in the nursery rhyme? Number 4. The name of a 4 equal-sided shape. Number 5. What toy was twirled around the body? Number 6. What word is a state of being very tired in a nervous or slightly anxious way after a lot of mental or physical effort? So a state of being very tired in a nervous or slightly anxious way after a lot of mental or physical effort. Number 7. In the UK, we call them chips. What are they called in the USA? So in the UK, we call them chips, but what are they called in the USA? Number 8. Name the genre of music that emerged in the 1970s and also a song by Ottawan. Number 9. What word describes a continuous area or expanse which is free, available, or unoccupied? And what links those 9 answers together? So your final classic connections around for tonight, your 5th one, here it is. Number 1, what is the total number degrees in a circle? So what is the total number of degrees in a circle? Number 2, what is the 6th planet from the sun? Number 3, what word can come after light and power? Number 4, what is New Zealand's international direct dialing code? Number 5, what was the name of the band that released the songs Easy and 3 Times a Lady? You once, twice, 3 times a lady. That one. Even giving you a clue. Number 6, what word describes the group of colours that can be seen in a rainbow? So what word describes the group of colours that can be seen in a rainbow? Number 7, which car maker produces the XE, the XJ and the I-Pace? Number 8, which 4-letter word beginning with V is the Latin word for life? Number 9, aside from screaming on a roller coaster, what other word beginning with W might people shout? It sounds the same, it's just spelt slightly differently for the connection round. But aside from screaming on a roller coaster, what other word beginning with W might people shout? And question 10, what links those final 9 answers? What links those final 9 answers? There you go. So that is all of your connection questions asked for this evening. So another 7-minute break to give you time to skip back and what have you and see if you need a catch up. So yeah, I'll be back in 7 minutes. And then remember, if you do go back to catch up, it's about there. Click there and it will bring you back to the live real time sort of part of the quiz. I'll see you after this. Right, welcome back. Let's go through then those final 20 answers and see how well you remembered these classic connection quizzes. No, push the button, that might help. There we go. So round 4, your fourth connection round of the night. Number 1. What kind of mash did Bobby Pickett sing about in 1962? It was the Monster Mash. He did their mash. It was the Monster Mash. Number 2, which musical note is played for 1/8 the duration of a whole note? It is a quaver. Number 3, what was Polly asked to put on in the nursery rhyme? It was the kettle. Polly put the kettle on. Number 4, the name of a 4 equal-sided shape is a square. Number 5, hula hoop is the toy that was twirled around the body. Number 6, what word, a state of being very tired in a nervous or slightly anxious way after a lot of mental or physical effort even, is frazzled. Number 7, in the UK we call them chips, but what are they called in the USA? It is French fries. Number 8, name the genre of music that emerged in the 1970s and also a song by Ottawan. It is disco. Number 9, what word describes a continuous area or expanse which is free, available, or unoccupied? It is space. And so what links those 9 answers together? They are all crisps. Your final connection round for these classic connections. Number 1, what is the total number of degrees in a circle? It is 360. Number 2, the 6th planet from the sun is Saturn. Number 3, what word can come after light and power? It is switch. Number 4, what is New Zealand's international direct dialing code? It is 64. Number 5, what was the name of the band that released the songs Easy and 3 Times a Lady? It was the Commodores. Number 6, what word describes the group of colours that can be seen in a rainbow? It is spectrum. Number 7, the car maker that produces the XE, XJ and I-Pace is Jaguar. Number 8, which 4-letter word beginning with V is the Latin word for life? It is vita. Number 9, aside from screaming on a roller coaster, what other word beginning with W might people shout? It is wee. And so what links those 9 answers together? Remember when I asked that the first time round? What links those 9 answers together? They are all games consoles. There you go. That is your 5 classic connection round quizzes all done. How did you get on? Remember, if you've been playing all week, you'll know what to do. But if this is the first time you're joining the Ultimate Quizzes, head on over to my Facebook or Instagram page and share your score. You'll see a post on there from today, which had the link and everything for tonight's quiz. Just share your scores in there. Let me know how you got on with those classic connection rounds. And that brings to an end the first week of the anniversary celebrations with 2 main quizzes, 7 JDQs and 5 ultimate quizzes. Week 2 next week. Another 5 ultimate quizzes, another 7 JDQs, and another 2 live quizzes, all to come for you. Another load of quizzing for you next week, looking at other categories. And I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I like the fact that each ultimate quiz is announced on the morning. I wasn't going to say what they were for each night, but I just foresaw if I didn't do that, everyone would turn up at 8 o'clock to play the ultimate quiz, see what the round was, and go, nope, not doing that, and then not play. So I just decided it would just be much easier just to signpost you each morning as to which of the ultimate quizzes it is going to be. So Sunday and Monday, well, you know already, Sunday and Monday are going to be ultimate quiz classic connection rounds, but there's 3 other quizzes. Which subjects will be featured next week? You'll find out each day. So that is it then for me. Thank you very much for playing. Don't forget to share your scores, and don't forget to play all of the other quizzes that will be happening next week. And you can also go back and watch any of my classic quizzes. Every single one of my quizzes is on YouTube. There is a virtual pub quiz playlist where you can go back and play them all one after the other. There's a JDQ playlist as well if you want to listen to if you want to see the podcast rather than listen to it on podcast platforms as well. And there's loads of specialist quizzes as well still from 2020, focusing on all sorts of different rounds. I think if I remember rightly, I went back through all the Harry Potter books and stuff and did like stuff on Harry Potter, and there's children's quizzes on there. There's so much quizzing on this channel that really you should be able to find something with your interest in. Right, that's it from me. I will see you all very, very soon. As always, take care and stay safe.